Good morning, everyone. This is Pastor Kevin with our 31-day Path to Wisdom. Today we're going to look at Proverbs 20. And I don't think it's a stretch to say this. We live in a world of constant noise. From endless notifications to hot takes to pressure to curate the perfect life online. We live in a noisy world. But amid this chaos, Proverbs 20 gives us a compass. Written long ago, it cuts through today's clutter. It's calling us to live lives with integrity, to navigate our relationships wisely, and to trust God's plan. So let's start by unpacking some of this. If you look at Proverbs chapter 20, verse 7, it says this: "The righteous lead blameless lives. Blessed are their children after them." In a culture that's obsessed with image management, from Instagram filters to LinkedIn humble brags to TikTok personas, integrity is often countercultural. Integrity is about doing the right thing online and offline, not just virtue signaling. But verse 10 warns us against differing weights. This is a practice as old as dishonest as Yelp reviews or inflating your resume. And that's what happens when we're virtue signaling and we don't really believe what we're saying anyway. But God is not fooled by your facades, my friends. True integrity means aligning our private and public lives, even when no one is watching. What if we measure success not by likes, not by follows, but by authenticity? We're moving on here. We scroll through Twitter and you'll see strife on full display everywhere. But Proverbs 20 verse 3 says this: "It is to one's honor to avoid strife." Ever been sucked into a pointless argument on a comment section of any social media feed? We all have, I'm sure. But wisdom says walk away. Not every battle deserves our energy. Instead, we should seek counsel. We should talk to our mentors. We should have friends that aren't afraid to speak truth to us. We don't need echo chambers all the time. And when we're wronged, verse 22 says this: "Do not say, 'I'll pay you back.' Wait for the Lord." Cancel culture thrives on instant retaliation. But wisdom tells us to pause. What if we replaced quick trigger reactions with grace and trust in God's justice? Our third point here is we're pressured to have life figured out. Our careers, our relationships, our purpose. Always pressured to have it together. But Proverbs 20:24 humbles us. It says this: "A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way?" By default, we're planners. But God often directs our paths. Anxiety thrives when we grip that control too tightly. But verse 12 reminds us here: ears to hear and eyes to see. Because we're designed to follow God's path. So lean into Him. Not just self-help hacks. They're nice, but they don't always work. See, trusting in God means embracing the mystery. Finding peace when life doesn't go viral or as planned. See, Proverbs 20 here isn't a rule book. It's an invitation to live authentically in a filtered world, to choose peace over pettiness, to release control and trust to the one who holds our steps. This week I ask you a question. Do you need to trade image for integrity? Where can I replace strife with silence and grace? Let's live not for the highlight, but for the eternal story that God is writing through us. Have a blessed day.